something else. It was a very important one. But another thing I just thought about is like all that nasty stuff, the eye rolling. I guess they still gonna do it, but it's like really at this point, just like I remember I said they was gonna run out of money, and you just saw that Lindy chick talking about it. Okay, she was talking about like DNC employees, right? But that's the top, right? Shit rolls downhill. The people at the top, the DNC employees, it looked like they had a fucking union, Democrat National Convention employees union. They got a fucking, and that ain't even so. And that's what the whole point of a union, right? Is protect you from that the layoffs and. But see, that's why most of us never like unions. We would never join. That's a up north thing, and I give it to the people down south. They never liked the unions. The place I worked for a short period of time, they sabotaged me. Really, they fucked me. I got hurt and everything. But they make the Mercedes and all that. But they make the body. I was it's up in Birmingham. The Mercedes plant's like in Tuscaloosa where they make the actual Mercedes truck, the M class. But anyway, they rejected the UAW. They didn't unionize. They tried to come through there like Detroit, the old days, and they rejected it. No union, auto workers union in Alabama. It's southern. It's like no, because the union it is like that mob shit. Like I told you, Birmingham ain't Alabama. We ain't with that mob shit. That's what I keep talking about. That East Coast. Like it's Chicago or New York, the Italians mob, the union, the longshoremen's union, all that shit you got in New York. You got to get a union card to even work construction. That's just keep it, and they keep it in their family, their nephews, and that. That's why only certain people in construction up north pay like 100,000 a year or so, or even more, 180. That union shit, you got to pay for your union dues, and there's I got off subject, but Amazon, this Amazon warehouse and all that shit, a lot of places, but and I saw it on the news in Birmingham, well outside Bessemer, the other city. They rejected that shit a couple of years ago. Anyway, but all this, how's that eye rolling? Now I'm rubbing it in. I'm just being funny. I'm just being a jerk. Yeah. Shit rolled downhill. We'll see, but you see how things crumbling at the top. So yeah, I want to see how it's gonna be next week. And like, see, this is different. This ain't counting your chickens for your eggs is hatch. This is cheaters never prosper. This is being nasty and evil. There's a difference between knowing your skills and you're going to win. Just like he rolling by in that van with the one light, I call it the eyeball. He got, he got and I looked it up and it says that's the gang stalker shit. That's, yeah, Democrat shit. For we got our eyes on you. See what I'm saying? They still doing it. And so that's what, how are we supposed to have any sympathy for them when they're still trying to antagonize us? And they literally just got stomped in the mud. Literally, their leaders, their higher ups, their command staff. Just remember, I told you, y'all got nerds and losers. Remember, I said that last year, the year before last. I said it right here. I might have got mad, and I was standing up talking shit. I said, your leaders are fucking nerds. I said, your generals are nerds. I said, my generals are airborne rangers, paratroopers, 82nd, whatever, the 101st, all that. We're all connected. Your leaders are fucking nerds. Mark Zuckerberg. Like these niggas want to be generals. Bill Gates. And like I said, we got Elon. Elon is 1,000 times better than Bill Gates. We know how to choose the right people. And see, just like I said, everything's coming just like I said. Y'all still, so now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I deserve the rub, but it wasn't like counting your chickens. Okay, I can deal with that. Hey, normally exactly, even if we were against each other, I'd be like, yo, just, pick yourself up and try again. But y'all, no, y'all are done forever. Y'all are evil, nasty, disgusted, You know, you just looking the nasty looks, the bad attitudes. You know, this motherfucker drove by about 3 or 4 times, riding up and down the block. You know, just nasty. Like I said, it's like they don't even know what's coming for, or they do, or then they're just crazy. You know, he's crazy. You know, that motherfucker drove by like 3 or 4 times. You know, today while I've been making the video, so he's on my videos. Every video today, my live streams, he's on there. So I'm justified is that is not, you're not good people, you're disgusting. What is yeah, how's all that rolling eye? How's all that exactly? How is that working out for you? And this is just the beginning. I think it hasn't even trickled down to y'all yet. I think it really hasn't. You know, because that was just the people that can't afford shit right now complaining are the people who directly work for the DNC, the Democrat National Convention. Those, and you know, that's hilarious. Y'all motherfuckers, I think it ain't hit y'all yet, but it's definitely coming. If you're higher ups, if they're talking about we can't afford Thanksgiving, but it is like, how's that working out for you? How's all that being nasty to people? You know, all the, you know, the people at the stores. How's that working out for you? You know, yeah. Next week I will be like, how's that working out for? Where's that kid? You know, oh, okay, is that the dad, the mother, or maybe that's another chick? I don't know. Remember, he didn't walk by, like, he's been on my video, the only kid. Now she's not with him. He's walking by because he was looking back too. Just now, you saw that he's looking back like, you know, yeah. I haven't seen kids in decades walking by themselves like that. I don't know where the hell he walking from, but you know, I done seen videos where people done called the police. There was a recent video, news report on a kid walking by himself just like that about 2 weeks ago. It was in another state and city. Little white boy, but it was white folks who called the police on the mama. It was a white mama. What happened was he had a smart mouth and she put his ass out and she told him to walk the rest of the way home. And he was about that age. Look it up, type it in. It was about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And they called the police on her. And, you know, he'd say he wasn't mad. He's upset with the people who called the police on his mama. He know he was being a little asshole. And she put him out. And he walked on. And somebody saw it and called the police. But these folks are crazy. It's like we would have got police called on us. I can't even. I was way younger, you know, in New York City. Like I said, way younger than that boy that walked by. You know, all of my homeboys. We, you know, but we from New York, so. But anyway. It's like, well, how's all that nasty stuff? But here's another one. This was from last night. It's the same thing, but let me see what he said. The way because he, you know, he's pretty funny too. Let me see what he got. It's the same thing about the Sunny chick, but.
To be the Attorney General means that you're responsible for the Department of Justice. And the Department of Justice is one of the largest law enforcement agencies in the world. And it's very serious business. I mean, you have the Civil Rights Division, Antitrust Division, the Criminal Division, U.S. Attorney's Offices, the FBI. And within the Department of Justice, you know, you have the sex crimes.
All right, so they didn't cut off my internet connected without the internet not available. So they didn't get, you know, but it is a cloudy fucking day. And both of them Verizon. I got the Verizon little tiny box for, what is it, $25 a month. It's about this big. Well, you know, it's a square. The 5G box. But so now I'm using my hotspot on this thing, you know, because I ain't gonna be out here long, so I'm using the mobile.
And child trafficking. How could you nominate someone with allegations of child trafficking trafficking across state lines and having sex with a 17-year-old? My understanding, further on in the interview, they discussed the fact that once he finds out that she's 17, he stops having sex with her. Well, statutory sex doesn't require you to know what age the person is. It only requires the age. And so if these things
So wait a minute, so if you're having sex with an underage girl,
Yes.
she tells you she's 18,
yes.
and you have it anyway, you're
Yes.
still liable.
Yes, you
That's
can.
correct. She's actually still only 17.
Just to clarify.
Yeah.
And so I'm deeply disturbed at the lack of judgment that we are already seeing from the president-elect.
Sonny,
And this lady.
you have a legal note.
I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi.
Thank you, Whoopi. Yeah. You need to be deeply disturbed. Everybody needs to be deeply disturbed at how you nasty ass Democrats keep lying, and it's always about sex and this and that. It's like it's more than just. At first, it seems like okay, it seemed like an easy slam dunk to tank someone, to beat your opponent, just accuse them of something that can't be proved or disproved. But now at this point, it seems like these women are obsessed with that shit. Seriously, if you thinking what I'm thinking, it is not. Oh, we got dirt. It's like no, they the ones keep bringing it up.
Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented.
Now, see, the other
and
video
saying in a
didn't show
statement to ABC
everything.
News
She
having
just.
sex with her. Well, statutory
You see how she
sex-
tried to sound smart, intelligent, and like she's learned and trustworthy. And she's just straight up lying. Yeah, she's talking the law. The law, she's right, but it doesn't mean she's smart. She just reading what they told her to read, or somebody told her. She practiced, and look what happened.
in the world. And it's very serious business. I mean, you have the Civil Rights Division, Antitrust Division, the Criminal Division, U.S. Attorney's Offices, the FBI. And within the Department of Justice, you have the Sex Crimes Unit, which is what I was a part of, child sex crimes and child trafficking. How could you nominate someone with allegations of child trafficking trafficking across state lines and having sex with a 17-year-old? My understanding, further on in the interview, they discussed the fact that once he finds out that she's 17, he stops having sex with her. Well, statutory sex doesn't require you to know what age the person is. It only requires the age. And so if these things
So wait a minute, so if you're having sex with an underage girl,
Yes.
she tells you she's 18,
yes.
and you have it anyway, you're
Yes.
still liable.
Yes, you
That's
can.
correct. She's actually still only
It's
17.
statutory
Just to
rape.
clarify.
Yeah.
And so I'm deeply disturbed at the lack of judgment that we are already seeing from the president-elect.
Sonny, you have a legal note.
I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi. Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be
Yeah,
viewed
this
with
is like she
great
wanna cry.
skepticism.
This
The
false
DOJ
smear, she's so bad. This false smear.
Investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
Oh, God, motherfucker. God damn, nigga. Damn, nigga. Shit. That's dumbass, but the one is something a more one that's more serious. Oh, that's the little water distiller I got. That one right there.
Seeing if you're pre-approved will never hurt your credit score. With
But
Capital One pre-approval, you can
still got it working now. But I was just looking at some. But anyways, there's something I saw this morning, and all right, now this is the
again, but the Spirit of the God which makes us sons and daughters of God.
all right. Let me this one deserved to be his own live stream. You know, that little dude always running through rapping. But anyway, let me start a whole nother one. Cause that was just me fucking with them. You know, how all the, you know, how's that working out for you? You know, all that. Cause they, you know, they thought they was gonna win. It's like I said, there's a difference between thinking you're gonna win, but you're doing right by everybody. You're doing right by the whole country. So we wouldn't be mad. Honestly, yeah. It's like if y'all, Kamala or whoever was good with the economy, good with the country, good with the border, none of us, and y'all know that. Y'all know we wouldn't care. We wouldn't give a fuck. But y'all would just be this fake ass racism shit and homeless motherfuckers and all this shit. And all them niggas got to do is just do the right thing for themselves. I ain't even gonna talk about it no more. But